Today's show was brought to you by Reebok. Take your workout anywhere with the Nano X2 Adventure. Link in our description. Early bedtime tonight?
Yeah, for sure. I went to bed, so I was really dumb, decided to start packing last night, and so we went to bed at 1 a.m. and then I woke up at like 6 for my flight, so I'm definitely tired. And I thought like, oh, we're gonna get to sleep in tomorrow, like it'll be fine. But no.
And then you arrive at the athlete briefing and
they're like, we're picking you up at 7. I was like, okay, there goes my sleeping in. Yeah.
So what was it like? I mean, this is your first experience as like an elite individual instead of in the teenage category. You show up to the athlete briefing. What was it like for you?
It was so much fun. Like, I mean, obviously Rogue always does it different than the games with the like activities or whatever, but it was so much fun. And I was like nervous and like just seeing all the like athletes that I've always looked up to, and then like now I'm gonna be competing against them. I feel like it won't fully sink in until tomorrow when I'm like actually on the floor with them, but it was really cool.
So you talk about like the athletes that you've looked up to. When you initially got there, were there any that you gravitated towards or that kind of took you under their wing?
I mean, yeah, I talked to Errol Owen and Danielle Brandon, a little bit, and Danny Spiegel too. They were all really nice, and I feel like they could kind of tell I was like shy and nervous, so they came up and talked to me, so that was really nice. Yeah, so them.
So last year you were kind of in this tough spot where you could have competed up at the games as an elite individual, but you chose to go team. Now we're at Rogue where you're against the best of the best. Why did you think that this was going to be that competition that you wanted to make your individual debut at?
Well, I wouldn't say it was like expected, but like when the qualifier came up, I was like, oh, like let's just do it. And I think that it is a really good like opportunity to see where I'm at before the season starts, so that I know going in, like, I mean, I still have another year in teenage, but like depending on how this and some other elite competitions I'm doing in the off season go, then it'll definitely make that decision a lot easier and maybe make me a little less nervous at semis.
To kind of dip a toe in the water at first. So seeing you compete at Rogue, this doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to compete individual at the games? You don't know yet?
No, yeah, I would just say that it would depend how I do here. Like if I do really bad here, then my confidence is obviously going to be really low. So, but I think that if I do really good, then it'll be pretty easy decision to make.
Do you have a specific goal that you're looking to achieve this weekend? Whether it's, you looked at the workouts and you're like, okay, I want to kind of fall into this range, or like, do you base it just on the leaderboard, or what are some of like the attainable things that you'll consider your success from the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I do like most of the workouts. I think most of the workouts look fun, but and I'm just trying to go into this and like just have fun, have no expectations, since it is my first elite competition. But I would be really happy with like top 10. I think that would be a good goal for me.
What do you think about the 1RM log press?
I think it's cool. It's different, and I like how they are trying to like get out of the normal like 1 rep max snatch, 1 rep max clean and jerk, like stuff like that, and just test pure strength. So I think it's cool, and I'm interested to see how it goes.
I know, especially because like when I look at your benchmark numbers, they're totally comparable to the elite women. So I'm very curious to see how you do in that one. How much experience do you have with the log press? Like, is that something that you've implemented in your training, or is it something that's going to be kind of completely new?
I mean, up until like 2 weeks ago, and when they kind of like teased it, I hadn't really ever touched one, but we like just happened to have one at the gym. So I mean, I've been using it the past couple weeks, so just a little bit of experience with it.
Do you have a certain number that you want to share that you're thinking about hitting, or a range?
Well, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know how much it weighs, so I don't know. I don't know a
Makes it more
number.
fun.
Yeah, I just kind of guessed, like, I mean, we guessed like 50 pounds, but I think like, I just know like, 45 and a 210s or something like that. So, I mean, we'll just see. I feel like it's completely different on the competition floor too, like with the adrenaline. So, hopefully it goes good.
So the event, it starts with this 1.5 to 2 hour bus ride. They told you guys bring trail shoes, snacks, a change of clothes. What are some of the things that initially are running through your head about that event?
Well, I think everyone thinks that it's a trail run, which I think I do too, but definitely really scared and nervous. I did not expect my first competition or elite competition to be like all the unknown and unknowable like this. So I think it'll be cool, but we'll see how it goes.
Well, and especially because you're going to just load up into a bus, coaches, spectators, nobody's allowed to come with you. What does that feel like knowing that, this is your first time kind of in the big leagues with the big dogs and you have to be separated from your coach, which normally is somebody that can kind of be right there with you up until you take the floor for an event?
Yeah, I'm definitely nervous because I'm just like 16-year-old girl getting on a bus going 2 hours away. I don't really know what to do, and without someone telling me like what to warm up and what to eat or when to eat and all this stuff, so it'll definitely be challenging. I just hope that I have some sort of service so that I can text my coach, and yeah, it'll be interesting.
You'll get on the bus and they'll be collecting cell phones right at the start. You can't communicate with anybody, no pictures, no video.
That would be terrible.
Really just throw you into the fire from day one.
Yeah.
What do you want to see come out of this experience? I mean, it's so exciting to finally be here, and as fans, as spectators, we're really excited to watch you. So what do you want to take away from this experience?
I think that, like I said, I just want to have a lot of fun, and if anything, if it goes bad, then I grow from it, and if it goes good, then I grow from it too. So I think that either way I can improve after this, and so I'm just hoping to just have a lot of fun and soak it all in, because you only have your first one time.
One time. And something else that's cool, you're actually wearing it. You recently just signed with Tier. Congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
What was that experience like? Especially you're talking about you're 16 years old. Normal 16-year-olds don't have a big decision to sign on with a big apparel company. What does that feel like?
Yeah, it's so cool. Like, whenever they started like contacting me and wanting to like work with me, I was just kind of like surprised. I was like, why do you want me? Like, I'm only 16, but just the like confidence they have in me and like they believe in me, I think that's really cool, and I'm just really excited.
We're really excited for you. We know why they signed you. You're a badass girl. You're gonna crush it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, so you also mentioned that you're going to be doing potentially other competitions this season. What are some of the other ones that you're looking at after Rogue?
Well, I think basically after Rogue, I'm just going to be doing Wadapalooza, and I think it's just Rogue and Wadapalooza this off season will be the like basis of to see how I am, especially since after this I can improve before Wadapalooza and then see if those like improvements made a difference, and then before the Open starts. So yeah, just Rogue and Wadapalooza.
Individual and team, just individual. Have you gotten that far yet? I know we're still at Rogue.
Yeah, I mean, I got asked to be on a couple teams, but I was kind of just like, okay, I'm just going to do individual. Like, that would be a long weekend, but maybe next year. That sounds fun.
Okay. Well, Olivia, thank you so much and good luck this weekend. We can't wait to watch you.
Thank you.